Hello, hello, and welcome back to the subway track as I kneel down with the aliens in a headlock and wait for the train in Perfidious Pete plays XCOM The Long War. And since I made an Agent Smith reference, I think, am contractually obligated to ask the question, do you hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability. Which was the worst Agent Smith impression of all time, but it's still true. It's definitely inevitable, aliens, at this point. Really, all we have to do is just sit here and hope that the aliens don't find a way to jump up, slam me into the ceiling, break loose, and then do a sweet backflip up onto the train platform, and leave me behind to get splattered across the tunnel like a spoonful of delicious Smucker's brand grape jelly. Because, you know, Smucker's really is quite spreadable. It's so sweet and delicious, it can even make a train taste good. You should try some for yourself today. Smucker's brand jelly is available at your local supermarket. And no, I didn't just pick up a Smucker's endorsement. I actually don't even like grape jelly. It's just, you know what? At this point, I'm out of shit to say, man. I really am. And the aliens, they won't quit. They won't give up. They're like Uwe Boll. They're never gonna stop. Despite the fact that they clearly have no idea what they're doing. They're hurting themselves and others with their efforts. And yeah, it's just they're never gonna stop. They're never gonna learn that they're a tragic atrocity. So I suppose there's really nothing to do but start scanning and see if maybe we can't put them down before they loose Rampage 4, the rampagening, on an unwitting and unsuspecting public. Small UFO low over China, huh? Gonna do a scouting mission? Well, not if Bronco Jim McNasty has anything to say about it. Go get him, Bronco Jim. I'd say this is a chance to pop your cherry, but you're the world's greatest male porn star, Bronco Jim. This is definitely not going to be sort of a virginal encounter for you. You've been down that road a couple thousand times, all of them on camera. But you might be able to score your first kill in XCOM here. Maybe? Good lord, your hit percentage. Bronco Jim. Okay, you know what? Bronco Jim takes the kill and the splatter, and at this point, I want as many fucking splatters as I can get. Bronco Jim. He gets to put one on the side of the cockpit, man. He gets to get the stencil. We're just killing time. Any missions we can interrupt, anyone we can stop is a good mission. Any mission we can interrupt, that's one we want to have happen. Troopers coming back. I hate the fact that we have alien base assaults ready and the scanning stops every single time somebody returns to duty. Alright, good. Vortex armor complete. That means we can equip 2 troopers now who will be completely immune to fatigue. Gonna have our Titan armor repaired. Soon? No, we have an abduction mission. Alright, well. We could try to shoot it down. I mean, we might be able to do it. Would I rather fight an abduction mission or would I rather fight a large UFO? Honestly, I think I'd rather... I mean, we could send it up and we could probably shoot this down. We have the soup. We've got all of the soup. We've got all of them. I mean, we've got the cream of onion. We've got the tomato. We've got your cream of mushroom. We got your cheese soup. We have all of the soup. I really think we're going to encounter less resistance on an abduction mission, though, than we would blowing up the UFO, and we don't need resources. Furthermore, any damage we took trying to blow up the large UFO reduces our Air Force capacity, which reduces our ability to destroy other missions in the air. You know what? No, I think no, this one, we'll wave. That's what we'll do. We'll send up Midas Okamur and have him wave at it. I know this doesn't do any good. It just, I feel like I have failed in my council mandate if I don't at least let the aliens know, hey, we're here. We see you. We're not actually going to fight. Let us know that in this situation, aliens, you're landing because we're allowing it. The only reason you're coming down, the only reason you're going to land is because we're letting you do it. That's why. We know you're going to land, and we're comfortable with it. This is us giving you permission to land, aliens.
Commander.
Alright, so we're swarming, what a surprise, in Sochi, Russia.
I've got the coordinates locked in.
Birthplace of the greatest pilot in the history of Tharsis, by the way, Yuri. Yeah, he's born. He was from Sochi. He's right, Yuri from Russia. If you're not watching Tharsis series, consider watching Crossover. Yuri, very good man. He is a good man. I kind of wish we had him on this team. But we don't, so let's make do with what we've got. Sure. A curtain call for J. Robert Oppenheimer, and the benefit to this is if it's legitimately curtains for J. Robert Oppenheimer, we're out effectively nothing. If he's killed on this mission, we don't even have to care. Rocket, shredder ammo, J. Robert sorted. A gunner. Well, our gunner is going to be... Well, Alice King's definitely going to be our scout. And I think Marie the Baker Antoinette is going to be our gunner. So we're going to be baking up a little delicious, delightful recipe of disaster because Marie the Baker Antoinette now toting some vortex armor and a plasma dragon. Oh yeah, she's that good. Do we want to tank her willpower with a neural gun link becomes the question. Or would we rather just have her... I mean, we kind of want her toting a shadow device, at least for this mission. Yeah, you know what? We'll do the vortex armor just to get rid of the fatigue. On the temple ship, I will probably not outfit Marie Antoinette this way. I'm going to try and bolster her will, not sort of hamper it with things that have willpower draw. I'm going to try and avoid that if possible, but still, 78 with 1-2 is it's not great, but it's respectable. She should be able to panic just about anything we might need, and a non-zero chance she could score a mind control on a weaker willed unit, like maybe a mechtoid or something with a low willpower base. She might still be able to pull that off. Atlas King, of course, is going on a mission. No mission now goes out without the delightful presence of Atlas King. And I mean, I was talking about Yuri. Really, I was only talking about him in the hopes that I might make Atlas King jealous. His heart, it forever... Why did I give you Titan armor? What the hell is wrong with me, Atlas King? Can't give you Titan armor. That's just a crime. But, I mean, Atlas King's heart, it forever belongs to Madison. I know that he can never be mine, but that doesn't mean that I can't... I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep up hope. I gotta keep hope alive. That maybe, just maybe, someday, some way, Atlas King can be mine. Maybe, just maybe. Do I want to give Atlas King walker servos? He doesn't really need them. I mean, he's got a 19 movement. Yeah, let's save the walker servos for somebody who could maybe get a little better use out of them. Honestly, they'd probably be better served on Marie Antoinette. Assault team. Oh, we need a sniper too. That's going to be John Wayne. So we'll take the Duke. This is going to be the Duke's probably a curtain call as well. Likely the last mission we're going to see for the Duke. And you know what? 30 missions with 81 kills. That's pretty damn respectable, especially for someone who joined the project as late as John Wayne. John Wayne was not, he was a very late addition to the project, and he's really come along. Almost a 3-to-1 kill to mission ratio. I mean, which is what we consider top shelf. You make 3-to-1, you're not just a really good XCOM trooper, you're super elite. That's the best of the best. The creme de la creme. We got Abraham Hardcore Lincoln here who could run by himself. Steve and Eleanor are definitely going on the temple ship. Leo and Willie, I think we should probably keep sort of on reserve. Yeah, let's give the old 16th president one more chance to see if he can't get himself shot in the head. He's tried a number of times. He's made every possible effort to make sure that his sort of second life ends the same way his first life ended. Because, I don't know, he's got some kind of like self-punishing death wish. Honestly, if he's playing Second Life, he... maybe not... where'd our other... Did I not make items available? Oh, I gave it to Atlas King. Sorry, Atlas King. I gave you a reflex cannon. I didn't mean to get you excited and get your hopes up. You do not need a reflex cannon, Atlas King. An alloy cannon is definitely adequate for your purposes. A man like you, Atlas King, you don't need the crutch of a powerful gun. You don't need it. You've got the power of your brain. Sun Tzu, however, is basically a garbage fire, and he needs every kind of crutch we can prop him up with. So he's going to be toting the reflex cannon. And in additional crutch department, shredder ammo, breaching ammo, and the crush of some walker servos, so that maybe he can move about the map slightly. Racketeer, gunner, scout, sniper, assault, war dog. So it's medic and engineer to complete the trifecta here. Medic, Jesus. It can be anybody but Elvis, really. Ernest Shackleton, sure, why not? Ernie Shack seems like a reasonable compromise candidate. Little Titan armor for the Shackster. Let's grab plasma carbine is fine. Little motion tracker, also good. And what's that leave us needing? Basically just a shadow device. And then we're going to have an engineer also toting a shadow device. And again, doesn't really matter here as long as it's not somebody we want to take on the final mission, which I think is probably going to be Marie Curie. It's going to be our engineer for the base assault. Yeah, it's going to be Marie Curie. She has good defense. She has good stats. So probably Marie Curie is going to be our engineer. Literally anyone else will do as long as they're psychically active then. Nikola Tesla? Sure, why not? Seems fine. He can tow the shadow device, which is really the only criteria for getting included on this mission is has shadow device. Do we have all of our plasma carbines equipped? Oh, probably because we have J. Robert the Worthless Oppenheimer. I don't really want to gimp your foot speed, though. Who has the other plasma carbine? Shackleton? Alright, well, let's give Shackleton a big boy gun, then. I hate to switch it up. Sorry, Ernest, but hey, you're getting an upgrade, buddy. I mean, I know literally seconds ago I was calling the big guns crutches and talking about how awesome Atlas King was because he didn't need a crutch. And then here I go and be like, here, by the way, Gimpy, here's your crutch. That's sort of a backhanded compliment, but hey, bigger gun. You know, as long as you can make it like a phallic thing, you can be like, ooh, a big dick, because I got a big gun. I'm a big man. It's not necessarily true. It just means you bought a large gun. You have a tiny dick. Honestly, I don't really want to know. I don't really care how well endowed you are, Ernest Shackleton. It's not a need-to-know issue for me, Perfidious Pete, as a commander. What I need to know is how well you can kill aliens. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you can kill aliens well enough, you get the biggest swinging balls of all time.
Reported abduction attempts coming in from cities around the world.
Yeah, I'm real sick of this map.
Deploying at the site of the latest report.
Real sick of this map. Shop Paper Incorporated. I'm looking forward to having it be eradicated. You know what? I think maybe we'll just burn the place down as we leave. It's a paper factory. It should be easy to catch on fire. Alright, team, let's go get this done. Maybe there'll be like a Mechtoid Colossus we can just have Atlas King hijack and make it do all of our dirty work. That'd be nice if we could pull that off. It'd be really nice. So Marie Antoinette. Alright, Ernie Shack, let's get the motion tracker up. Oh, fantastic. There's a pod straight away ready for everyone. Brilliant. Do we want to activate it? I think the answer is yes, and if we do, we should probably do it with Atlas King, and we'll just have Atlas King go forward, activate the pod, and hijack someone. We'll just start it off with mind control. Yep, alright, so we got Muton Elites, some regular Mutons. One of these guys is about to join Team XCOM against his will. I'm thinking that guy, since he's probably the clearest threat. I'm a little worried about grenades, so yeah, let's go ahead and just, he's all yours, Atlas King. Atlas King making the sweet, sweet mind merge love and spawning an additional pod, which really blows. Those guys could come around and flank us. That's a bit of a problem, actually. Mostly because we have absolutely fuck all cover. So John Wayne, I think we need to get you airborne. We have really just, I mean, we don't even have sort of the opportunities for cover here. As long as this Muton is alive, we can use him as a spotter, which is something. It's not a great thing, but it's something. Oppenheimer, we're going to move you to there. I kind of feel like we're going to have to shadow device this turn. I don't really want to, but I kind of feel like we're going to be compelled to. Yeah, you know what? Not only, yeah, we probably should. We should shadow device. So let's bring Marie Antoinette to here. And I know that Marie Antoinette also has the capability of mind controlling, but we're setting up for the shadow device. Probably Ernest Shackleton, I think, is going to drop it. It'll depend on what we can get out of a Nikola Tesla grenade, by and large. Soon Sue's not going to be able to do shit, so let's just bring him over here, put him in the gap. He might be able to hit that Muton, maybe, with the flanker. We don't need cover, so that's a 1% flank shot. Well, there's no need to take that shot then, is there? Shackleton will probably be doing the... Yeah, because Tesla's going to be able to get... We'll get some action out of a Tesla grenade then. So it will be Ernie Shack who's going with the shadow device this turn. Might as well chuck this bad boy. Can you get it over the fence? You can. You have tandem warheads, right? Nope, you have bombard. Well, still, this is going to get something and explode cars, which is useful. Nikola Tesla invites you to eat this, because when XCOM is over, Nikola is going to open a chain of Eat This brand restaurants. So, you know, his reminder to ask you to eat this, a sincere encouragement to come and, you know, patronize his establishment. He really could use the business. The restaurateur gig, I mean, that's a tough road to hoe. It's not an easy business to break into. If you could help a brother out, he'd appreciate it. Nothing from Lincoln then. Shackleton's going to drop the shadow device. Can we cover everyone? We cannot cover both Marie Antoinette and J. Robert Oppenheimer, and I think we all know if my choices are cover Marie Antoinette or J. Robert Oppenheimer, we all know who's going to be the man that's not in cover. We know. No one is surprised by this. John Wayne's going to steady his weapon. Sorry, Oppenheimer, but don't act like you didn't know, too. Because you knew. We're not going to do anything with Sun Tzu or Lincoln. I don't want them on Overwatch or anything for fear that they might inadvertently decloak themselves. Let's not give them an opportunity to fuck up. Holy crap, a miss! This Muton Elite with that miss might actually survive the turn. He's got a non-zero chance of survival. Another miss. We're getting extraordinarily lucky here. There's still a lot of thin men and whatnot that can shoot at... Okay, well, never mind. They immediately counter with a 12 damage critical. He's dead then. That guy will kill him. Nope. Is it going to be up to Team Thin Man to close him out? They could do it because they're all squad sight snipers, and he has not yet been shot that didn't critical, but 3 times? Alright, well, I mean, we already got way luckier than we really had any right to get, so I can't be too salty about that. A fantastic use of a mind control, and I'm actually sort of upset that I used a shadow device there because we kind of didn't need it. Alright, J. Robert, if we have you launch a rocket over here... Like, if you shoot this up 1 tile, how many of these guys is it going to catch? We can hit those 2 for sure. What about... You can't shoot it there. You got to shoot it here. You know what? It's fine. It's going to scatter some anyway. Don't scatter it into the back of our own fucking guys, J. Robert, you piece of crap. Alright, then. You know what? You got lucky, J. Robert. You got lucky. Because as I clicked the button to fire that rocket, I realized there was a very non-zero chance that I had just completely eradicated a bunch of our own team. So Sun Tzu got to move, because he's in the fucking way. I think we're going to have him go ahead and run and gun. Maybe these guys on Overwatch, a couple. Sun Tzu does have lightning reflexes. And honestly, let's face it, if somebody's going to get shot here through lightning reflexes, Sun Tzu is the man we all would have picked. You got to say it twice in stereo because you got shot at twice. That's a remarkable ability. Maybe you have a future after this war is over, Sun Tzu, as a ventriloquist. Have you ever considered a Vegas career?
Scratch 1 for the good guys.
18 damage was very nice there as well. Tesla, you're going to come up here and take cover and bombard the fuck out of these guys with another grenade. So let's go ahead and make that happen. This should kill all of them. Or a very significant non-zero portion of them. Well, we got 2 down. 2 are very badly hurt. I don't really foresee us having much problem finishing those guys off. Marie Antoinette, we might just have move in and mind control. What can you see from here, Antoinette? If you can see a thin man, I'm going to steal him. Yeah, you can't, and you don't have a fantastic chance, so maybe that's not the world's greatest idea.
Okay.
We have Lincoln come in, he kills this man, gets a shot at somebody else, which probably, let's face it, scores a kill because he is Honest Abraham Lincoln. And man is done dealing 23 damage critical. Honest Abe not to be outdone by fucking Sun Tzu. He's like, oh, you think you can come in and throw an 18 damage critical and flex your muscles? Pfft, let me show you how a real man works. We could panic the last Muton if we wanted to. A lot of thin men still on the map, and not necessarily much we can do to them. Let's see if we can see anything from here. Alright, so Marie Antoinette actually has quite a few people she can see. Can she mind control any of them? 54, 52, 52, 29 is bad. Alright, well, I mean, we could also have her use her pyrotechnic ability to pin one in place, or just straight up panic a guy. But if we need panic, we've got Atlas King. Let's try this. It didn't work. Alright, well, it's worth a shot, Marie. She wasn't going to move and do anything else useful anyhow, so all things considered, the opportunity cost from that failure was pretty low. How are we only 36% to hit that guy? He should be flanked. Should he not? Really seems like that guy should be flanked. No panic we're going to get out of Atlas King. We're not going to get panic, but we might, or a mind control rather, because he's already done it, but we might be able to get a panic here. Which kind of seems like it might be our best, like the best of a couple bad choices. I think Ernest Shackleton may just throw a smoke grenade. Everybody back there is in half cover, which is real bad. Yeah, let's have Atlas King go for the panic here. This Muton Elite is very dangerous, mostly because I'm worried about a grenade, so let's just have Atlas King panic him, pin him in place.
I'm going.
Taken care of.
Die.
Then we have Ernest Shackleton take a shot here. It's not. Nah, we're gonna have him smoke grenade. I'm still too worried about these thin men. I'd rather play it cautious. We just throw the smoke. The people in half cover get covered, and Ernest Shack can still shoot. No. Thought for some reason he was still gonna be able to get a shot off, and we'll have John Wayne pick at these thin men. Don't pick at a thin man, by the way. If you have a thin man on you, I mean, we know they're irritating, but don't pick at it. If you pick at it, it's only gonna scar and bleed. You don't want to wind up... Can't even kill that guy with a single shot, John Wayne. Probably the scarring. John Wayne used to pick at his thin men and left some scarring on his trigger finger, and that's the result. You know, that scar gave him a decreased sensitivity on the fingertip, and he wasn't able to put that shot totally on the mark, which is why that thin man is still alive to shoot at us. Yeah, we got a lot of guys in half cover here. This is not good. They are in distortion fields, which is helpful, and they're all going to cluster up behind this car for Isaac Newton to kill with a grenade. We're still taking some damage, though. This guy should be dead, John Wayne. Everyone's very disappointed in you, son. Oh, nope, he's going to suppress Marie Antoinette instead. All right, well, we caught a lucky break there. Those guys are all dead. We're just going to grenade them into chunks. I mean, they're gonna have nothing left. Should probably try and do something with Oppenheimer, but let's just go ahead and have Tesla with him. Just deal the death blow. Just close him out, Tesla. It's fine. This is going to land right under that car. Any of them that does die from the initial blast are going to get cooked off when the gas tank explodes. There we go. Nikola Tesla using the power of science to defeat his foes, and John the Duke Wayne is just going to put one in this guy's face. That's all taken care of then. Abraham Lincoln's going to move to full cover because I don't want him getting shot again if at all avoidable. We'll have him reload as well. Atlas King, let's have you drop a motion tracker here just to make sure there's nothing like immediately threatening. And that came up clear. I'm going to move you to here. Still nothing on the motion tracker, but we did have an audio clue down in this vicinity telling us that there is perchance a cyber disk in the region. So we're going to keep an eye on that.
What the hell was that?
It was you running through acid like an idiot. That's what it was. You don't get to complain to anybody about the fact that you ran yourself through acid. You have no right to complain. Also, the acid doesn't even hurt you because you're wearing Titan armor. So fucking suck it up, you puss. Oppenheimer. Let's put you... Can we not cycle? Oh, because he threw a grenade. That's why I was going to say we'll put you where he was, but he apparently can't get there because of the whole grenade thing, which is fine. We're just going to try and get you close enough that if we need a rocket, maybe you can do something. Atlas King, Sun Tzu's going to reload Overwatch for the Kingnator. I think our cyber disk, which may be the final pod in this map, is down in this region somewhere. Did we get a count on the aliens? I guess we didn't. Regen Biofield is going to trigger pointlessly. It literally can't do anything because that's all armor damage. John Wayne reloads. Steadies his weapon. I think we just take another consolidation turn here. I'm tempted to throw the battle scanner downrange just to see what it can see, but I don't want to risk... Yeah, see, they're actually patrolling this way, so we're better off to just chill. Let's have Sun Tzu Overwatch. Marie Antoinette, we kind of want you in better cover. Let's move you around to this full cover. We got a lot of overlapping distortion field there as well. We'll go ahead and throw the patch at Abraham Lincoln. No reason to not top him off. It's not like Ernest Shackleton was doing anything else with his time. I mean, he's working on the menu for his restaurant. He's definitely doing that. He's like, you know, gotta decide. Do I want to have, like, am I gonna serve chicken fingers? I mean, people like chicken fingers, but I kind of want this to be sort of an upscale establishment. Chicken fingers doesn't really seem upscale to me. What do you guys think? Do you think chicken fingers? Do you think I could make them work? Is there a way I could spruce them up enough to really kind of make them seem high class? I mean, they're just a solid, no-nonsense kind of staple food in your restaurant gig. People love chicken fingers, but there's got to be a way I can spice them up a little bit. I want this to be a high-class establishment. I definitely have to give them at least a clever name. I mean, I can't just call them chicken fingers. They got to be like Uncle Jimmy's Chicken Express or something. We got to really spruce it up a little. So this is a big pod of easily destroyable aliens, especially with J. Robert Oppenheimer on duty. If he can get one downrange far enough to make this happen, we could be looking at a whole bunch of kills straight away. Well, he absolutely can. That's gonna hit all of them? Well, fuck it. I mean, shit, this may be the J. Robert Oppenheimer's greatest rocket. Until it misses and hits nothing. Yeah, okay. So it was a fantastic rocket. Did literally 6 damage to a Seeker. That's some nice fucking shooting, J. Rob. I hate you so much. I think we're probably going to wind up shadow devising at the end of this turn, mostly because there is nothing Atlas King can really do to help the situation. All this shit is immune to mind control. 50% chance to hit that guy. Evasion, bombard, heat ammo, death blossom, light him up. This is what I was worried about. Damage control is a very significant problem. It'd be a less of a significant problem if the rocket had done anything like shred its fucking target. Not at all salty about that, by the way. Alright, so let's start picking up... Is there another Seeker back there? There is. First shot kills the Seeker, then. And then we'll probably pick off one of the drones as well. We're not going to be able to kill all of these drones, so I'm not really that... With damage control in play, I'm kind of hesitant to shoot at the Cyberdisc. I kind of prefer to try and kill everything but the Cyberdisc. Cover ourselves up with a Shadow Device. The problem is, if we Shadow Device with drones alive or Seekers, they're going to charge us. So we kind of need to pick off the drones and Seekers. If they charge us, they're just going to reveal us and we're porked. Double 50 once. If either of those hit, we'll get a kill. Good. So Marie Antoinette picking off a drone. Shackleton, what are your chances like? 39 is terrible. 59 is better, and that guy's already hurt. Somebody's got a Shadow Device, though, and we need to figure out who it's going to be. It's almost got to be Tesla. This stuff is all so high off the ground, Tesla's not really going to be able to do much else anyway. And I think he's the only guy who hasn't acted that still has a Shadow Device on reserve. He, in fact, is. Alright, then. Well, Atlas King, I mean, we could holo-target that guy. There's a non-zero chance Atlas King could kill it. Let's holo-target this guy instead. 34% is not terrible. This is why I never doubt Atlas King, by the way. That right there, that's why he's the greatest man in the XCOM project. Is he doesn't, when it comes to shit like that, he doesn't fuck up. Is that guy on Overwatch? Yeah. Actually, that Overwatch is a very serious problem. All right, Lincoln, you're gonna have to pull that out for me. Actually, I don't like it, but you got to do it. How did you not pull his Overwatch? Well, fuck it. If that didn't pull his Overwatch, then okay. If that shot didn't pull, if that didn't pull the Overwatch, and this does, I am gonna fucking scream. Unfucking. Go fuck yourself, XCOM. Just right in the fucking ear. Just, fucking horse shit.
Heading there now.
That makes me so angry. Alright, Shackleton. Also, I gotta make sure Tesla... Okay, I'm gonna make sure that wasn't also somehow a fucking double move that was gonna completely and totally ruin our shit. That miss was hugely okay.
Missed.
We're actually gonna have Sun Tzu take a shot here. It's a terrible chance to hit. But we need to pick off some of these drones, otherwise they're gonna charge us and decloak us.
Negative damage.
I do not like the situation at all. I don't like it even a little bit. If somebody gets decloaked before the Cyberdisc takes its move, and it throws a grenade at us, Nikola Tesla dies. The drones are not going to get close enough. Okay, good. They're not going to get close enough then to decloak us. That one's going to go repair, which is honestly fine. Cyberdisc is next to move. That's excellent. It better not get close enough to decloak us. Okay, because, yeah, it gets to move 12 trillion tiles in a single move. Well, it has to die this turn, so we've got that going for us. Regen Biofield actually did something there. With the Cyberdisc on top of us and all of us by... Is this car pre-exploded? It is pre-exploded. So Marie Antoinette should be almost incapable of missing this thing, right? 72% is not as good as I would like. It's gonna have to be good enough, though. 16 damage is a hell of a start. Followed up by the whiff, which means we may not have enough soup left to kill it. That's, it's not good. John Wayne, please eliminate the Seeker.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Well, that's 3 kills for this mission, so it shouldn't be that terribly difficult for you to keep score, because the score is not remarkably high. Lincoln, we gotta get, if we're gonna kill this thing, it has to be shredded. So let's have you step around here And, oh, this, now it draws lightning reflexes suddenly. XCOM, I want you to fuck yourself with every dick in the universe. This is why I really, really, really very much want to play XCOM 2. And I'm hoping that a lot of this sort of ridiculous, retarded bullshit has just been fixed. Atlas King, why don't you go ahead and take a shot here? Please kill this man. Atlas King did 0 damage to a target that's shredded. Okay. Just, not at all bullshit. Point blank range with a shotgun on a shredded guy. It's for the 0. The goose egg, the big whiff. The nada, the zip, the zilch.
Hostile pacified.
Yeah, damage control. It's not ridiculously stupid or anything. Not at all. Nikola Tesla, you're going to run. Like, all of the run. So please get the hell out of there, because I would prefer... Honestly, I don't really care if you die. The only thing I really give a shit about is not breaking my equipment. Specifically the shadow device, but also, you know, there's some other equipment I would appreciate you not destroying as well. The shredder rocket will kill that guy. And it's so big, it can't possibly miss wide enough to not do 1 damage. This is why Rocketeers suck, by the way. This is why they're inferior to engineers in every capacity. Be like, oh, he took a shot at that pod of flyers, which is ideally what a Rocketeer is best at. Yeah, he sure did. That entire gigantic pod, he did 6 fucking damage.
They're moving to flank me.
It's fine, he can't also shoot. He moved twice. Car exploded. This should be end of mission, I think. I mean, I know we had swarming, but there can't be much left.
I'm on the move.
We've killed a lot of guys already. Please eliminate this pre... Thank you. And please be end of mission. Thank God. Operation Lost Hydra is over. Ah, your salt and bullshit has me filled with rage, XCOM. Just, it's nonsense. Your game mechanics oftentimes make absolutely no sense. I should have had Abraham Lincoln run farther and run forward. But if that didn't trigger Overwatch, then why did Nikola Tesla? He's wounded for 26 days, but it doesn't matter because the project is over. The only thing that matters is if you actually got gear damaged in the process. Panic in Russia is decreased from the 0 that it was already at, I think. And no equipment damage, which is the only thing we care about. So I guess we put the gun to the side of the agent's head and pulled the trigger, because I opened with the Matrix reference. I really feel like I should close one, so the aliens don't look like they're about to dodge this, which suits me just fine. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us, and if you'd like to see more XCOM The Long War, including the maybe or maybe not thrilling conclusion to this particular run, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every single day until February 5th at any rate, in which case we'll be posting new episodes of XCOM 2 every single day. And I can't tell you how excited I am by that prospect. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.